How are you? I managed to find some time to do this tarot. I was really feeling it. All right, we've had eclipses, new moons, full moons, a lot of eclectic and explosive energies. So let's see where we're at right now. I also got a new tarot, which is fun, always fun. All eyes on you. Oh, that's fun. All right, so for me, it's giving like Six of Wands. It's this sense of like accomplishment, of being seen, which is not something I think in this collective that is easy to manage. Being seen, being appreciated, but you've worked hard to be here, so enjoy the limelight. So let's see. I think this collective has been working on building their own independence, building their security, building their sense of purpose. I mean, not building it, but building a life around their purpose. So let's see what's going on. I will push through my fear and apathy. There's fear. I grow stronger every time I get back up. Lion. It's been very loud lately. You're shining. You're being noticed because of your resilience, because of your deeper knowledge. I want to say maturity, but what I mean is like knowing yourself, really. My ideas spark, scatter, and expand into brilliant magnificence. There's no, like, I could show you the cards, but they're so used and old. I'll push through my... All right. There's been a lot of also opening up your heart again, believing, having faith, balancing like the confidence and the confidence that's backed up by evidence, you know what I mean? And faith. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Skoden. The Skoden. I'm seeing like big cat energy. This is judgment. Transformation. Oh my God. The butterflies are everywhere. Everywhere. Is it butterfly season? What the hell? I don't know. I don't know how it works. But 9 of Wands. All right. Yes. Okay. When I said like we're working on opening up, we're actually identifying the fears, localizing. Like, where is the fear inside of your body? I'm feeling stomach. I'm feeling stomach and lower stomach, you know? Anyway, there's a change. There's things that are progressing and moving. The energy is really traveling. 9 of Wands is the coping mechanisms. Look at that little porcupine. His coping mechanism, that's interesting, is like being still, not moving, holding on for dear life to this branch, not taking any risks. That's interesting because I've never felt that about this card. But with this new tarot, it's new opportunities, it's new images. And so maybe you've had like a lack of motivation in the past. You've felt weighed down, heavy sometimes. This feels like not understanding yourself. Like, it's almost like you're not seeing your simple and most, like, the loudest purpose in your life, or not believing in it. So you just, well, it can't be that easy, right? So we're undoing the nuts. We're like, you know, simplifying. Six of Swords. That is transition energy. This is about life pushing you forward, whether you like it or not, because it's scary to try something else and get out of your comfort zone. Six of Swords is really like, if you can't actively feel like you're participating in your transitional phase and your change, and your, at least allow yourself to just be a witness of the movement. Wow. And be kind to yourself. Be kind like you would if you saw your friend go through this. You're building something. You're building something. Emotional resilience. Two of Swords. Woo! Woo! It's like blocked energy. Stagnation. But it's really just fear. It's fear everywhere. But I think that feels like one side of you. Like the I don't like to say like the old version of you. I think it's just like the afraid version of you in this situation. That afraid version of you, scared version of you, was extremely brave in the past by choosing to do this exactly, which is stop moving. So now give it the grace that it that it deserves, and say thank you for stopping me in my tracks, because I felt like there was danger. And now it's time to make the decision to push forward. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the card for me of no decision is a decision. So I'm very aware of it. So yeah. Champion of Cups, which in this deck is called Champion, but it's the Knights. So Knight of Cups reversed. Fish energy, like Pisces, watery. But Champion of Cups to me is some emotional energy, emotional water energy. It's been blocked, and I feel like it's also like, okay, I'm getting something. So maybe I'm feeling like in the past you would use the talent you had to be kind of hard on yourself, so you would push forward, you know, being hard, being like guarded, being strong, like in an outside kind of way, was the way, was the mechanism you had to push forward. You would push away the feelings for long enough and then look at them. So it would be very unstable, because it would be like, okay, push, 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 crash. Push, 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 crash. Push, 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 crash. That's how it feels. The Star. But there's a lot of healing energy. Healing in the watery depths of your soul. Straight in the middle, Two of Wands, another card of choice, but also prioritizing. Interesting. The card is so different. Like, it's giving me other Two of Wands. I think that fear of not just... I think the way forward is not as hard as you imagine it to be. You think once I'm in it, it's gonna be like so overwhelming. I think it's more like, I think you're very different from who you were before. So I think it's just gonna be easier. Not in the sense of like there's no obstacle, there's no lessons, it's just you're learning your flow. So you're learning to go with your flow. But for that, it's just like letting go. Isn't that crazy? It's like the next phase is not even like doing something. It's just letting go. Letting go of all the paralyzing thoughts and mechanisms. And just like, it's not even pretending, because in the past you would pretend and like close your eyes and just like full on like go for it without even, how can I say, like you would just throw yourself into something impulsively. Here it's more like, no, you're letting go of like being afraid that you can't handle it. You can't handle the new way, or being afraid that the flow would mean you losing control. Jesus, the star is back, reversed. Yeah, I think it's almost like, it feels like also like you've seen all the shadow, you've gone deep into it, you've been afraid to go into it, but that's part of your shadow, you know, like the fear that's so overwhelming that you're, you know, either avoiding or, but you're forgetting all of the good stuff about you. That's how it feels. You're forgetting like why you're the it girl, you know. You're forgetting, and it's not, maybe it felt like being the it girl was fake before or for a while because you were transforming and going through a lot of stuff, but it's still very strong in your energy because you're shining. You're meant to shine, you know? You're meant to shine. So don't forget all of that ease that you have about like being yourself, being authentic. It's not as hard as you imagine it to be. I feel like someone really needs to like, 8 of Swords. Strength. Lion energy, I told you. Big cat energy, 4 of Swords, the devil. Of course the devil is here. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So 8 of Swords, big cat energy. Do you see it? I've never seen a cat in this particular card. 8 of Swords is really everything I've said. Like the paralyzing thoughts, the overthinking, the stressing, the things will get done. It's like I tell my almost toddler baby, we can do this the easy way for you or the hard way, but it's gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? You're gonna get to shine your light anyway. So you want it to be hard and you want it to be easy. So like, this is like making a life hard for yourself. Not trusting that you have the abilities and the there's ego too, you know. It's way easier to dim your light. I mean, it feels easier. Is it really? Again, easy or hard way? But what's meant to happen is meant to happen. Four of Swords to me is about, because here there's like the ego that's separating the overthinking and the rest and the ease and the letting go and the, you know, going with the flow and the making some space, energetic space in your mind, in your body. And so what's holding you back is really like maybe the fear of change, maybe the fear of where is that gonna lead me? Or just we're so used to something that it's very comfortable to go back to something that's predictable. But it's like I'm trying to get you to see all the fun that's coming to you, towards you, and all the like feeling confident again. Because I'm feeling like it's been a long time coming, you know. Now it needs to be hard. But the way forward is not hard. It's soft. It's easy. So we're just shifting our mindset. But when you're addicted to hard work, when you're addicted to feeling, I don't know, like, because the devil is about, it could be addictions and stuff, but it's like adding a layer of hard work, really, to hide who you are, really, because you could just be. Jesus, it's going hard today. It's going hard. All right. We're already at 18 minutes. Do we have anything? Ooh. Are you fighting against having a better, structure, routine for yourself? I had the thought today about like how routine made long-term projects like just easier, like more like realistic, like more easier to like accomplish. And because after every day you go back to bed, you have a good night's sleep, so the discipline, the structure for your mind to be free, for your body to feel good, it's keeping you out of these really complicated, like layered dimensions of your mind's shadow. Yeah. Which can be feeling like a perfectionist. It could be being manipulative. It could be like all this stuff that's heavy to bear. Discipline helps with that. And then you don't want to escape because you have safety in your life. Wow. All right. 8 of Swords reversed. Temperance. Devil, of course. Temperance goes with devil. Seven of Swords energy. The World and the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Jesus. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, Eight of Swords. Your mind has had a, I feel like when you don't take care of your mind, body, just like your confidence, your dreams, you end up in this really complex labyrinth in your mind. And there's like, of course, you're gonna go so deep, you're gonna see like all the reasons why you shouldn't do something, or, it's too big. And it's so temperance is really like one day at a time, going forward, like enjoying staying in the present, staying here, instead of in your mind and different places. And it's fun when you explore and you have space for it and you make space for it. But when you end up there without wanting to, then you can get trapped in there. I feel like I'm talking to like people that will understand what I'm saying, but like it's a bit like weird. That energy is like there's a labyrinth where you get trapped in every time you feel shame, or you feel overwhelmed, or too tired, exhausted, and like overstimulated. Or so Temperance is saying like, just with that energy you can actually feel optimistic about the future, because every day is a new day. And every night where you feel good in your body and you feel good in your mind, because you've made space for all the things that we don't feel like doing, which is meditation and moving your body and making space for your dreams and talking to yourself nicely and all. Like when you like just make space for that, this is alchemizing, right? This is like you're an alchemist. So all those kind of weird emotions that create sometimes good opportunities to learn, but like all those, like this labyrinth, like those corners of your dark mind, I mean, they're not as scary, because every day is a new day. So tomorrow you're not stuck in this, right? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm being clear. Maybe I'm not clear at all, but this is temperance. This is like moderation. This is compromise. Yes. But because life is so much more luxurious and colorful and bright when you give yourself the time to hope and to rest and to dream. And so the devil is there, of course, because it's goes with this one, right? Addictions. When you push yourself outside your limit because it feels like something you know very well. It feels like you're being a hard ass badass person because you're tough, which is also about projecting an image that's not who you are. For any reason, I'm saying that, please believe that it's because I'm talking to myself too, and it's outside of judgment. Seven of Swords reversed to me is that when we're not being 100% honest with ourselves, there's like little escape rooms, little corners where like we like to hide because it's easier than to see. So everything I just said is that chapter of your life that is ending, and it's not here to come back. It's ending. There's so much more energy and freedom on the other side, because it's like surrendering. That was the word I was looking for. Surrendering. When you like let go, when you go into the easy way, you're surrendering. Surrender. I feel like it's a lesson that's been, it's a long cycle that's ending. Maybe you've always been in the patterns, always been in this energy, but you are different now. That was a big one, I think, because we've gone through a lot in this, with this collective. One last. All right, what can we expect in the next weeks? Dog, I heard like the dog that was barking, and I thought about like loyalty to yourself, to other people. Dog is here. Dog is also a guide. Let me read it to you from that Hollow Valley deck of symbols. Dog. Fidelity, guidance, devotion, magic. Overprotectiveness, boundaries, journey through darkness, loss. When dog appears to you, you are in the middle of a journey through some place of darkness. Wherever you're going, you know it's necessary even when difficult, and you continue the trek, knowing that you're not alone. Symbolically, dogs are psychopomps, guides between the world of the living and dead. You know, they guide you. You're guided even in the darker corners of your labyrinth, your mind. Dog is evidence that spirits are with you as you travel. Though the path ahead may seem endless and shrouded in uncertainty, you have magic on your side right now. There is a power walking alongside you. It comes from within you, but is also a reflection of the guidance given to you by your ancestors and the universe, the things that have shaped your intuition. We know deep within ourselves how to move through trauma when we receive dog. Sometimes this card also appears when we are acting as a guide for someone else through their grief. It can be both. You have the power to shift between worlds, to understand loss, and know that from the deepest depths come the brightest lights. No one is alone here. Love it. All the cycles of the moon. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.